Most people think trust is built with words, promises, conversations, explanations. We believe trust appears when people say the right things to each other. But the deepest trust in the world often happens in complete silence. Think about your dog. Every night, when the world becomes quiet and the lights go out, your dog has many places where it could sleep. The couch, the floor, its own bed somewhere in the corner of the room, maybe a warm spot near the radiator, maybe a quiet place where no one will disturb it. And yet, night after night, your dog walks past all of those places. It looks around the room and then chooses the same place, beside you. Most people assume this is about comfort. Maybe your bed is softer. Maybe your body is warm. Maybe the dog simply enjoys being close to you. But the truth goes much deeper than comfort. Sleep is the most vulnerable state in nature. When an animal sleeps, it cannot run. It cannot fight. It cannot defend itself. For thousands of years, survival in the wild depended on finding the safest possible place to close your eyes. Animals searched for hidden corners, dark spaces, places where predators could not easily find them. Instinct tells every animal the same thing. When you sleep, hide. And yet your dog does the opposite. Instead of hiding, it walks into the open, climbs onto your bed, and falls asleep next to a creature that is 10 times larger than itself, a creature from an entirely different species. Think about how strange that is. Your dog does not speak your language. It does not understand your plans. It cannot read your thoughts. And yet somehow it trusts you completely. To understand this, we need to go back thousands of years. Long before cities existed, long before farms, long before humans built houses. 15,000 years ago, the world looked very different. Humans lived in small groups and traveled across landscapes following food and seasons. At night, they gathered around fires. The fire gave them warmth, light, and protection from predators. But those fires also attracted attention. Out in the darkness, wolves were watching. At first, wolves approached human camps because of hunger. Humans left behind scraps of food, bones, and pieces of meat. The bravest wolves moved a little closer, while the cautious ones stayed far away. Generation after generation, something began to change. The wolves that were less afraid of humans survived better. They found food more easily. They stayed near the fires. And slowly, over many generations, those wolves became something new. They became dogs. But the relationship between humans and dogs was never just about food. Something deeper was happening. Humans gained something important. Dogs could hear danger before humans could. They could smell predators. They could warn the group when something approached in the night. And dogs gained something too: warmth, protection, and a place within the group. Over thousands of years, this relationship grew stronger. Stronger than almost any relationship between two species in nature. Scientists today have discovered something fascinating about dogs. When a dog looks into the eyes of its owner, something happens inside the brain. A chemical called oxytocin is released. Oxytocin is sometimes called the bonding hormone. It is the same chemical released when a mother holds her newborn child. And here's the remarkable part. When the dog looks at the human's brain releases oxytocin too. Both brains respond. Both feel a stronger bond. It becomes a loop. The dog feels closer. The human feels closer. And the connection grows stronger. Scientists even tested this with wolves raised by humans. The wolves looked at the humans, but the oxytocin loop did not happen. This special connection seems to exist only between humans and dogs. It evolved over thousands of years of living together, over thousands of nights beside the same fires. And maybe that is why even today, dogs still choose to sleep next to us.